So one of my biggest idols is Pat McGrath, and one of the looks that she features is this wall of glitter. She uses it in various ways and has on the runway multiple times. I also have seen it popping up in MAC's holiday collection and from a few other artists, so I thought I'd walk you through how to do it. Okay, so first things first, I'm just going in with a water-based paint, putting that all in my ears, yeah. And I'm going to be putting it in my nose later, which is the reason that I'm using a water-based paint for this initial step. You can use whatever color you want. I'm just going for a darker glitter look, so I chose to go with black. Okay, so what is water-based makeup, you ask? Well, it's cake makeup, meaning it comes dry, and then you activate it with water and apply that all over. Think of watercolor for the face. The reason I'm using it is because it is much easier to get out of your ears, inside of your nose, and your hairline. Later on, we're going to be going on top of it with a silicone-based paint, which is going to be what the glitter is actually sticking to, which has more saturation. But for this step, all you really need is a watercolor. Okay, so I'm making sure to get in every nook and cranny. That includes your waterline. You saw me get all inside my nose earlier. That even includes your upper lid. Now this more saturated color is the silicone paint. It is the MAC acrylic paint, and other brands make a version of this. So once you have a layer of that all on your face, you're gonna go in with a powder puff and just pick up glitter and then just apply the glitter to your face by patting it in. No rubbing, no blending, just patting it in. It will stick to the MAC acrylic paints. Okay, so what am I using for glitter? Yeah, so sorry for me going back and forth the entire time I'm doing this. The reason is because there's so much glitter flying. I'm inhaling it, it's getting in my eyes. I'm not a huge fan of it. This actually looks much faster than how it was going because I've sped it up to be polite to you, but I was doing this so gingerly all over my face. The other thing I want to forewarn you guys about is that I used craft store glitter. I would never use that on a client around the eye area, and I would never tell you to use that around your eye area. It can actually scratch your cornea and have to be surgically removed if it gets inside your eye. So you want to use cosmetic grade glitter around the eye area because it does have a rounded edge as opposed to a sharp edge that can damage your cornea. Okay, now that I got the disclaimer out of the way because I'm cheap and I went in with craft store glitter, I can focus on telling you how to do the makeup. So what I'm doing is I'm actually contouring using glitter. Earlier I went in trying to use a little bit more of the acrylic paint and I ended up with a purple stripe across my face, and later on it gave kind of a bearded effect. So I wouldn't do that. I would just be patient and build the glitter up, just patting it in. It will stick. So to do this, I had a smorgasbord of glitter in various colors. One of the things I focused on was using lighter colors, an area that you would highlight, and then using darker colors in areas where you would contour. I also put a purple on my cheeks to kind of add a little bit more color like a blush would be. Here I'm using a deep blue in my crease just to kind of contour my eye area and add dimension. Overall, it gives an amazing effect, and that's what really sets this apart. And even when I do like comic book painting or anything, people think I've just painted a person blue. I never have. I'm always loading them up with contour. It doesn't matter if I'm doing something that looks monochromatic where I'm just doing all black paint, or I'm doing all white paint, or if I'm doing glitter, I'm always contouring. And that's what you're seeing here is me just going in with various colors really haphazardly, honestly, just picking whatever I like. This gold one you're seeing is actually the MAC Reflex Bronze, and then I'm going in with MAC Reflex Teal. Those were incredibly effective in doing this, and they are obviously cosmetic grade glitter, so they are safe to use around the eye area. And that was a killer highlight. So I'm just putting that right where the light would naturally hit on your eye socket and along your cheekbone. And you can see it really adds to the overall effect. So as I started to really get going, I found that I had a lot more control with my index finger than I did with a sponge or brush or anything else. So I'm actually just using my index finger and really patting everything into place. You do have to be quite patient because you're not going to see much of a result at first, but as you can see from the video, it does make a difference and it does add up. So this is the part where I got all makeup artisty and was like, I'll do a red lip. It'll look amazing. No, it looked totally stupid. So this is me patting it into place and then covering it with gold. And then ultimately I end up completely washing the thing out and making it match everything else. And now I'm showing you eyebrows to distract from the fact that I was like, and we're moving on, because clearly that didn't work. So what I did was I went to Michael's and I got this, like, I think it's scrapbooking paper or something. It's just a sheet of paper that had a little bit of a black glitter to it. And I cut them out into just this kind of ridiculous shape. And decided to just glue them to my face. Honestly, that was it. And then I was like, well, I should totally put lashes on because that's absolutely going to add to this look, right? Like, what would this look be without eyelashes? Clearly, you noticed them so much that completely had value. Either way, I don't know. I thought, like, if I put lashes on, it'll be great. And then I'll paint them teal, and it'll be so pretty. And I was like, this looks stupid. So then I started painting them black again. And then I was like, yeah, I meant to do that all along. I didn't. I kind of like a little bit of teal, but I don't know. So that's what happened. Okay, so not only does this tutorial have a kind of like, I don't really know what happened towards the end feel, I think the voiceover work is clearly headed in the same direction. And now I'm just kind of having a whole lot of fun with my eyebrows. Always the eyebrows. Always. The struggle, though, is getting them to be even. Right here. I lift them, and then I go, wait, no. Go back in your place. Wait. Go to your home. So yeah, so that's how you guys do glitter face if you want to do it. I love hearing your feedback. Let me know what you think, and thanks for watching.